Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Chef.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Chef.
Yes,
Good afternoon po, Chef.
I think yung iba hahabol na lang because I believe
Good
some
afternoon po.
afternoon. I believe that some are in the ayuda. So I'll just start na lang muna. Okay. Yeah, allow me na lang to share my screen para I can also send yung sa message ni Mayor. Hold on. Ang dami. Ano ba yun?
Good day to everyone, to our faculty members and
Oops.
good day to everyone, to our faculty members and students. Welcome to CMU Academic Year 2021-2022. My name is Mayor Len Oreta, your University President since Feb 2020. Maraming nangyari nitong isang taon na nagdaan. The COVID lockdowns could not stop us from wanting to achieve great strides for CMU. The older faculty members and students, you would recognize this. For the new ones, this was the CMU old logo. If you notice, dati kinahihiya nila ang logo kasi naka-side view. Even the newly constructed buildings of less than 5 years look so run down. We wanted a logo that invokes global feel, and thus, this was one of the first things we did. The shield, a symbol for solidarity and honor. This design element, rendered in an emblematic shape of a notched shield, encloses the other elements within bold blue lines that connote emphasis and significance. The book and academic cap, an icon assembled from a combined stencil of an academic cap and a book sets to remind one to hold education and achievement in high regard. The torch. The lighted torch symbolizes the burning passion one must have for acquiring knowledge and for honing skills. The school of fish. The school of fish represents one Malabon. Main industries, it also symbolizes the roots of our students, the foundation of their existence. The globe. The globe with grids represent the ambition for global standards for education and to produce globally competitive students. Its orbiting illusion stands for its continuous desire to do so. 1994, a remarkable year for CMU. Its foundation opened many doors and vision came to fruition. Physical changes happened while students were physically away. Even the toilets, we took notice and changed its look, feel, and smell. At sa wakas, in 27 years, CMU existed. Never pa ata tayo nabigyan ng kahit na anong parangal from CHED. I missed a lunch with other mayors because I felt receiving the certificate from CHED was very important. Something I have been wanting for the longest time ever since I became mayor way back in 2012. Also, just early this year, apart from the recognition from CHED, 6 of our programs have been accredited by ALCU COA, the accrediting arm of CHED. We are currently on candidate status, and this academic year, we are working towards being level 1 status, and we will not stop working until we attain level 4, so we can enjoy the privileges of being an autonomous, wherein if we achieve that, we can actually design more innovative programs. My mother always said that education is the key to the improvement of the quality of life of Filipinos. Because we equip them with knowledge, they can be self-sustaining and will have that hunger to progress in life. Having knowledge is giving them the tool to create their roadmap to success. And I always say that we are not a student-centered university. Hindi tayo bigay hilig sa mga bata, but we are a center for student development. Bigay natin ang quality education patungo sa maginhawang buhay. Because if we deliver quality education, comes from a reputable school, Kaya we become stricter in enforcing policies and processes because this is part of the CMU education. In 2018, this vision and mission was crafted, and we have not fulfilled this yet. We exist to be the home of the city scholars, envisioned to be the center of excellence, which shall bridge the learners to attain a higher standard of living by providing a highly cognitive and value-laden education. And we will achieve this vision by developing holistic learners to be part of the competent workforce and guide them to their journey to excellence, encourage the involvement of the stakeholders to create better synergy within the community. As I assumed office last year, we facilitated a planning session, and if we read each one, bagong school nga, parang ganun nga, we needed to review, revise, and repurpose policies, designations, and even offices. Maraming nagbago, maraming gumanda, pero we still continue to improve even more. As we strive to achieve our set strategies, we do not forget our core values. Parangal, adhering firmly to a code of values and ethical behavior, firstfulness of alagang kalikasan, protecting the environment from pollution or destruction through responsible use of resources and waste segregation. Likas, being bound emotionally and intellectually to a course of action as seen in passion for craft, dedication to work, timeliness of results in all their actions. They put a heart into it. Adventurista, creating a set of goals, vision, and will persist until these dreams will be achieved. One attains to be the best version of themselves. Pait, innately kind, good intentions, honest, and equal treatment of people from various walks of life. Obras pias, practicing the principle that individuals should not function without morals, but instead should contribute to the welfare of their communities, being men and women for others. Nacionalismo, love for Malabon, the city that paved the way for their education, committed to always promote the goodness in Malabon and be its living ambassadors. I hope this academic year will bring more milestones for CMU and with you as our partners in our CMU transforming efforts, we can reach greater heights. Thank you, and again, welcome to CMU Academic Year 2021-2022.
Pwede pumalakpak ka. Thank you. Anyway, pleasant good afternoon to everyone. Let me just introduce the CMU officials that are here. First of all, together with us is, you know her, Miss Erin Cruz. She's the City Hall, she's the local government HR, but she also is our concurrent Dean for College of Arts and Sciences. So, sa kanya tayo nagpapaalam para sa course na to. And then of course, our university registrar is here, Mr. Leslie Glenn Sunga. And our section head for admissions, I believe Mr. Myron Domingo is here. And then the executive assistant for the Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, si Miss Jillian. I believe she's here also. Sino pa bang nandito? I think yun lang yung the officers from the City of Malabon University. Anyway, kaya po natin pinatawag yung orientation na ito because nga maraming nagbago. No? So I believe some of you, first of all, the name of the program is called Malabon 2.0. So it is a formalized degree granting agreement or memorandum of understanding between the City of Malabon University and the city of Malabon, and also sa Liga ng mga Barangay. So ibig sabihin, lahat kaya po hinihingi namin yung mga certifications either from the Office of Consehal Cito Aquino, or if you are working at City Hall, from the Office of Miss Erin. No? So yun yung dalawang process na nakakaiba from before. No? So there's 3 profiles of students. Isa is from City Hall. One, the other profile is galing sa Liga ng mga Barangay. And then meron tayong third, which is about 2 of your classmates will be coming from City of Malabon University. So there's 3 groups, but you're all under one class. And your classes are every Saturday only. I will try to keep my orientation short. Tapos nandito si Sir Glenn for questions and answers sa mga requirements, no? Really quickly lang, ang dami kong i-share na screen, ano? Sadali lang, ah. Okay, so really quick lang. So let me just, hindi ko gagawin yung buong orientation that we did with the faculty orientation, but just look at this. I want you to stare at this because you are all ano kayo, mga kawani kayo ng gobyerno eh. And kahit nag-work ka for government or private, ito na yung sinabi ng United Nations. Lahat to kailangan, ito yung inaasam-asam natin or tinatrabaho para ma-reach. No? So it's 17 goals that was crafted. I believe una it was Millennial Development Goals, and then it was converted to Sustainable Development Goals. So basically, excuse my dog. Sorry. Excuse me, my dog is barking. But anyway, so kung titingnan natin each and every box, of course, CMU exists for number 4, which is quality of education. But each and every one of us, kahit saang organization tayo, kailangan nasasagot natin itong lahat ng 17 squares. So I speak especially sa mga barangay. No? I think this is something they should put into heart. Every city, every barangay, and the smallest unit form of government should be able to absorb this. Kasi buong mundo ito na yung sinusunod eh. So, and I think this is basically the pattern of where the Bachelor of Public Administration was based. No? As you all know, we revised all the curriculum just this March. No? So, of course, I will no longer even go into the statistics, but we would like to call ourselves as transformers. Under the leadership of our university president, Mayor Leland Oreta, in under 10 months, we were able to get the accreditation. Siguro magandang tanungin, why is the accreditation important? No? If babasahin natin ng mga CMO and circular of everything about CHED, CHED is a body or an agency that actually recognize a program. Kumbaga, nabibigyan niya ng lisensya ang isang eskwelahan at sinabi, gawin niyo yung programa na yan. Pero hindi sila nagsasabi kung anong kalidad ng isang programa. Parang katulad ng LTO, nakakakuha ka ng lisensya, pero hindi masasabi, ikaw ba ay magaling na driver or parati ka nababaga? Wala silang ganong method, wala silang metrics, wala silang form of evaluation. That's why we underwent ALCO-COA. And why is ALCO-COA so important? Because there's many controversy surrounding it na sana maintindihan ng lahat. Ang ALCO-COA ang nagsasabi, if you're a candidate status, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Kanina narinig natin, sinabi ng ating university president, si Mayor Lenlen, na hindi tayo titigil until magka-level 4. Pag nakamit na natin yung level 4, para na tayong UP. Ibig sabihin, hindi na tayo pinakikialaman ng CHED. Autonomous na tayo. Pwede tayong gumawa ng programa. Para po magkaroon ng linaw sa kaya natin hindi pwedeng ituloy executive program because we need to reach that level 4. Hindi imposibleng ma-reach yun. Pero posible bang ma-reach in 10 months? Hindi. Right after umupo si Mayor Linden, pagdating ng November, tayo yung nagpa-accredit na, nakuha natin yung candidate status. By September, makukuha na natin ng level 1. After that, kailangan tayo maghintay ng 1 taon bago mag-apply for level 2. After ng level 2, kailangan mag-apply ulit ng 1 taon para mag-apply for level 3. Tapos maghihintay ka na naman, minsan 1 to 2 years before you can even apply for level 4. Because level 4, ibang level na po to. Ibig sabihin, bago natin ma-reach yung kalidad katulad ng UP or katulad ng PLF, ibig sabihin, yung mga faculty members natin tsaka students, nagpe-present na sila sa international. Sila na yung nakikita nyo sa international, nagpe-present ng research. That's how high that quality is. And that's what we are working at. So yung gusto nating mangyaring itiyak, yung fast forward para makagraduate, magagawa natin yon kung makamit natin ang level 4. That is why after suspending that last year and studying everything, this is what the best thing we could come out. A flexible schedule, but still a degree granting, which I will explain later on, that is specifically designed for you. But just a little bit about the culture that we have at CMU, para lang hindi tayo ma-shock. Of course, nasabi na ni Mayor yung vision statement. But, of course, ito yung mga milestones na nangyari sa atin. Naging ALCOCOA accredited, nagkaroon na tayo ng CHED eligibility. By September, tayo po ay ISO 9001 certified. It is an international standard certification which emanates from Switzerland. So, ang ALCOCOA is local-based, ang ISO is Swiss-based, galing Switzerland. At kilala, I'm sure some of you are very familiar with ISO. So yun po yung makukuha ng CMU, may audit na po kami. And then of course, by January, we will become a local economic enterprise. And then we have made many partnerships. Meron kaming BED Talks, Business of Educational Development Talks. Ito yung binibigyan nating seminar for our faculty members para sa students. And then, ito na yung luma. And anyway, this is the strategies, nasabi na po ng ating mahal na mayor kanina. But ito lang, just so you know, saan kayo lalapit, if there's anything na may kailangan kayo, this is our whole academic cluster. So under my office, si Ms. Jillian ang nandyan. Now, if there's anything you need about your student records, mali yung spelling ng pangalan ninyo, may nakita kayong evidence na nakuha nyo na pala yung klase na to before, and you have to show your transcripts, you will go to the university registrar, not Ms. Jillian. The only one who can actually open your records and have access is the university registrar. Huwag na po natin ibalik yung dati, dahil dati kahit ano pwede. But ngayon po, we adhere to a strict rules. That's why nga po kami nagpa-accredit agad at nagpa-ISO agad. Ibig sabihin, meron na po kaming standards na sinusundan. Hindi na po pwede yung bara-bara. Kasi kung hindi namin sundan yon, mawawala yung certification natin, mawawala yung accreditation natin. Kaya po sinubject natin ang CMU sa ganung mga klaseng evaluation, accreditation, and certification para sa ganun, masaayos natin sa mas mabilis na panahon. And then of course, your college, you belong to College of Arts and Sciences. So I believe, and I think nakahabol dito, the Assistant Dean for College of Arts and Sciences is Sir Ferdinand Alarcon, no? So I think siya yung nagko-contact sa inyo once in a while. And then under Student Affairs, andun yung Prefect of Discipline, Guidance Counseling Services, Health and Mind Clinics, Sports Activities, Student Organizations, and Alumni. Kahit ang question doon is, you work for the city government, you work for the barangay. Do the rules apply to you? Yes, very much so. So what are those simple rules? Marami namang simple rules and I think our Student Affairs can share with you the handbook, and I believe some of it is already in the website. No, we have a very active website. If you're inside the campus, there's no smoking allowed. Pwede nyo bang murahin ng CMU sa Facebook? Kasi magreklamo. Dalawa na po yung na-kick out natin sa eskwelahan. Ever since po na nag-take over kami ng management, dalawa pa. Simply because ang mga estudyante, gusto natin bigyan ng magandang kinabukasan. So dapat pinagaganda ang value ng kanilang diploma. Pag sinabi mo tae, ang CMU, which was the exact words that was posted in Facebook, binibigyan mo ba ng magandang perception ang eskwelahan? Kung saan ka mag-graduate. Di ba mas bumababa ang value? So that is the main purpose that we are trying to protect. So those rules apply to you as well. Okay, so I know kilala ko sa inyo yung iba because I've done projects with you. I think the people from City Hall medyo na baguhan sila dahil yung GC, very informal sila. Sinabi ko, kailangan you have to speak in a formal manner because we are in an education setting, no? And that's what we're trying to change, no? Because we're trying to upgrade not only the reputation and perception of CMU, but the whole process in itself. Dati wala nito, no? So ngayon basically, lahat ng rules, hindi lang yung case-to-case basis. Ibig sabihin, bago kayo mag-graduate, hindi namin siya dinedesisyonan. Dinedesisyonan siya ng University Council. Napaka-importante ng University Council kasi once a semester lang siya nagme-meet. Ibig sabihin, kung meron kayong grade at gustong palitan ng inyong faculty member, kahit ilang kulit ninyo kay Mr. Glenn, hindi kayo pwedeng pansinin ni Glenn. Because that faculty will have to appear in the University Council. It's like a hearing and defend why do they have to change your grade. So ganun ka medyo stringent ngayon. The Academic Advisory Council, ito yung pag may bago kami curriculum, dito namin sinasabi kung ano yung bagong format ng syllabus. Dito rin kami nagde-decide ano yung plagiarism applications. I don't know if for some of you, plagiarism is yung nangongopya ka sa work ng iba. Just to level off, I'm not sure if everybody's familiar with that. So there is such a policy that looks into your work na sinasubmit nyo if you plagiarized it. So dito kami sa Academic Advisory Council nagde-decide anong gagawin sa student na yon, no? So kasi meron tayong threshold, 20% lang sa undergrad. Dean's Council, nagme-meet kami every week. Ito ang University Council, lahat ng faculty members yan. Lahat ng faculty members kasama dyan at lahat ng student presidents and class rep, I believe. So it's a bigger crowd. Ang Academic Advisory Council, lahat yan ng full-time faculty, deans, and then myself. Ang Dean's Council, obviously, kami lang, yung deans and the program coordinator. So mas maliit kasi every Wednesday kami nag-meet. We really talk more about the operations. Like, may nawawalang teacher today, hindi pa nakikita yung student online. So that's how we answer and respond promptly. Tapos, of course, we have the student grievance na very active right now because talagang nagbabantay sa students. We are no longer tolerating bashing in the Facebook, no? So we're definitely done with that and no tolerance. So that's zero tolerance talaga. So just to keep on reminding you, I know you might be frustrated, napipikon kayo sa isang teacher, but you have to be emotionally mature, no? Tapos ang pinakamaganda, we have an EdTech committee. Because right now, I know before you were doing face-to-face, but ito, we're doing everything through a learning management system. So it's called the CMU Digital Academics. So sila yung tinatanong natin, kunyari may nawawalang credentials kayo, hindi nyo ma-open yung portal ninyo, sila yung tatanungin ninyo. Or kunyari, nagbigay ng instruction sa inyo yung professor nyo at hindi nyo makita. Wag natin masyadong sanayan ng sarili natin sa GC because most of the announcements and the instructionals will appear now in your student portal. So doon natin lahat makikita. Okay, this is just the organizational chart. Syempre from the vision and mission statement of the whole institution, meron din ang academic cluster ng sarili. So dapat ang gusto natin by 2026, number 1 na tayo sa experiential education. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng experiential education? Malamang na-experience ang edukasyon. Siguro number 1, it's called academic excellence, no? Siguro dapat nagpapakita yung teacher, number 1. Or nagtuturo yung teacher. And then siguro number 2 is experiential, meaning real life examples. Hindi naman yung 19 kopong-kopong pa yung tinuturo niya, no? So it's more up to date, more experiential. So by the time you graduate, mas up to date yung inyong competencies, no? To provide a transformational experience by providing locally adept education for our learners in preparation for a global future. So the key word here is transformational experience. So you enter CMU right now, you make a note of 1 to 10 of how you define yourself. Those things are going to change in the years to come. So that's always the objective, is to create the best version of yourselves. That was one of our core values. If you recall the speech of our university president, which is adventurista, it's really discovering the best version or the highest potential you can be. So napaka nice to hear, but it's very difficult to achieve, no? And that's how committed the members of the CMU family is. Our philosophies are simple, we're aspirational, ambisyosa kami pero realistic kami. Hindi kami sasabak sa hindi namin kaya. Nung naging presidente si Mayor Lelen Oreta ng February, sinabi niya, before the end of the year, gusto ko nakatapak na tayo ng accreditation. So pagdating ng November, nabigay namin yan sa kanya. Just under 10 months. Very ambitious. Hindi pa po nangyayari yon na ganun kabilis transformation sa buong local university and colleges. Wala pa po. So we needed full concentration to achieve that. Because we needed that ticket there. We needed that jump point. We needed that trampoline to bring us to greater heights. We believe in talent and innovation, and we invest in them. And this does not only hold within CMU. That's the very reason why we have this memorandum of agreement. And for some of you who have read the memorandum of agreement, a lot of it means human capital development. So ibig sabihin, lahat kayong kawani ng gobyerno, magbe-benefit ang buong Malabon if we develop you to become the best version of yourselves. Wala namang ibang magbe-benefit kundi ang kayo, dahil because personal goal nyo, and second, our city in itself. So that's the whole goal. No? So we constantly innovate to improve. Yun nga, di ba? Nag-candidate status tayo. Masaya yung aming university president. But the minute nakuha niya at in-award na siya, sabi niya, gusto ko next year, which itong pa na to, ano na tayo, level 1. So, hindi kami pwede tumigil until nakamit namin yung gusto niyang mangyari. No? So, when all of those things have been done, matapos na natin lahat ng 5 strategies na linayout natin noong 2020, we want to be known as a sanctuary of knowledge. Na if there's anything na gusto mo, an idea you or confused about, pwede ka tumakbo sa City of Malabon University for help. Either for a business plan, a feasibility study, for a community development plan. We should be the discovery center, the interest hub, and an established university. So that's the ambition, no? Or the aspiration. So just to quickly, paano namin magagawa lahat ng strategies or lahat ng utos sa amin ng university president? Simple. We made ourselves just 5 goals. We said we will deliver and we will create academic excellence. So academic excellence is not only good teachers, but it's a whole holistic approach. Teaching now is different maybe from how you reached it, no? The last time you were at CMU, but it's a world of difference. No? So it's not as simple as magme-memorize kayo, may quiz kayo every day. Gone are those days, no? The academic excellence we would like to impart really tickles you to develop critical thinking and analytical thinking. We would like to create student success. So dapat taasan namin yung rate ng aming graduates. Kukuntiin namin yung nagda-drop out. Strategic partnerships. I think this Saturday, you will meet your professor using Google Meets. But by next Saturday, Microsoft Teams na because partner natin ang Microsoft. Mas mababa siya sa data and mas protected siya, mas secure yung application. Our graduation in August 21 will be virtual via Microsoft Teams. We have the graduation kit and we can invite 10,000 people. Those are one of the strategic partnerships we formed with Microsoft. And we're very proud of it. Cisco also is a partner, education.ph. Probably tonight makikita ninyo, because of our partners with Microsoft, 5 of our graduates, actually mga graduate pa lang sila sa August 21, hired na sila by Highly Succeed. No, so we continue to do this networking para mas lumawak, no, yung partnerships. We also partner with Iris University para sa mas lumawak pa ang ating research. And I don't know if you saw the Facebook of our university president, but we already released the first research journal. And then volume 2 is coming out by the time his birthday in September. Resource enhancement. Kaya po tayo magiging local economic enterprise by January is so we can get more partners and grants, no? Na hindi siya hindi limiting. Kasi ibig sabihin, a national agency can send support right away directly to CMU. That's what a local economic enterprise means. So mas mabilis. And of course, we increase enrollment, retention, and the graduate rate. So hindi ko kayo i-board dito because pagkatapos ng strategies na binigay sa amin ni Mayor, nagkulong kami sa ilang araw, nag-goal setting kami, tapos ng goal setting, nagsulat pa kami ng objectives at saka strategies. So, kumbaga, ang pinapakita ko sa inyo at hindi ko nababasahin isa-isa is the whole plan. So, every single policy we create and all of our actions are based on this plan. Like what I said, it's not bara-bara. Kasi nga, we subjected ourselves na to ISO and to accreditation processes, not only sa ALCOCOA, but even other accrediting agencies. A little bit of policies lang. Ay, parang nawala pala dito. Sandali let me check. Sorry. Oh, I opened the wrong file. Hold on. Ayun. Here you go. Sorry. Sorry about that. Ako rin kasi yung sarili kong tech. Sinasabi ko kanina pa. So, kanina, ito yung mga partners natin, di ba? I think minention ka na yan. Ang dami na, no? So, pati si Smart and everything. But let me just really quickly run through this. So ito na, in-explain ko na kanina yung University Council, yung functions ng Dean Council, yung function ng office namin, at yung admission policies pala. Okay, I think magsasign kayo ng affidavit of undertaking. Ibig sabihin, the affidavit of because you are all going to be under the Unifast. So your tuition fee is free. Because we will subject you to Unifast, but you have to maintain an average, no? So hindi kayo pwedeng bumaba to a certain average. Ito yung curricular review na ginawa namin last March. Ito yung grading system. So even that, ibig sabihin, as you go through your course and you have an assignment, bago pa matapos yung semester, makikita nyo na yung grades ninyo. Because your professors are supposed to log on their grades, no? So may grading schedule sila. Ito yung irregular student, that's more for undergrad. Ito yung loading policy, para lang maintindihan nyo, baka meron kayong favorite teacher from before, magtataka kayo, bakit hindi na namin sila linaload. It's because ito yung priority namin kung paano i-load ang faculty para walang galit-galit, walang nagtatampo. Una, dapat expertise in the matter, subject matter. Hindi ibig sabihin, nakatapos ka ng doctorate, nakatapos ka ng masters, pero never ka naman naging teacher sa buong buhay mo. We do not consider it as an expertise to teach teaching. Diba? Kasi never ka naman nag-work, puro bookish and theory ang alam mo. So ibig sabihin talagang nagkaroon ka ng industry experience and certain academic rank. And then second is employment status. Tapos ang third priority namin is performance evaluation. Bakit number 3 lang yung performance evaluation? Kasi minsan may mga students galit lang sa teacher pero ang galing-galing. Kaya bibigyan ng mababang ranking or bagong evaluation. That's why it was our third priority. And then the fourth is academic rank. There are various academic ranks. So merong professor, merong instructor, which is, I believe, may master credits. Merong assistant professor, merong associate professor. So higher ranking yan, no? Based on their experience and based on their research. Okay? Para lang in case meron kayong mga favorite dati, hindi nyo na nakikita. So ito yung affidavit of undertaking which you will sign and you will have to have it notarized. So the maintaining, hindi naman to, this is not a board-based, this is you're taking a non-board-based program. That's why you will be maintaining a 2.75 grade. So that should always be your GWA or your standing at the end of every semester. Because we now have to protect government funds because it's under Unifast. Shifting is not allowed at this point, naka-freeze. If you're going to drop, you will have to drop all, but I don't think so. This really applies because you have a special schedule. That's what we did with your program. And then, wala na yung tutorial. Incomplete grades, this one we explained it to your faculty. Hindi sila magbibigay ng incomplete grades because bumabagsak kayo. Incomplete is because either nagkasakit kayo nung time ng finals, na-aksidente ka nung time ng midterms, pero the rest of your course requirements, pasado ka naman. Nakita nyo kanina yung grading policy, di ba? Meron kaming required or highly suggested na activities na pinapagawa sa inyo ng professor. So, ibig sabihin, your grades are based on 4 aspects. So, that's why hindi lang finals ang binabasehan. So, an INC means you pass the midterms, you pass the class participation, you pass the group work. Hindi ka lang naka-attend ng finals because you were sick, or you got into an accident, or there was a death in the family, hindi ka nakaaral, wala kang tulog, you're puyat. Those are valid reasons. Other than that, there are no other valid reasons. No? So basically, when you get an INC, you're only given 1 semester worth to complete it. Tapos if you don't complete it, then we actually grade it as INC and then 5.0. Then, if you get a 5.0, dahil INC, affected yung affidavit of undertaking mo because bababa yung GWA mo. Okay? So these are, those are operational. And these, please take a picture of this para alam nyo. So if you need anything, like you need to borrow, you want a copy of your syllabus, you want to set a meeting with your professor, you have other academic concerns, these are the people to assist you, no? And of course, also si Sir Glenn. So itutuloy-tuloy ko na while I'm at it. May question ata dito. Andito pala si Miss Beth, your professor to be. Itutuloy-tuloy ko na ha, para makita ninyo yung difference. Wait, paano ba to? And slideshow. I just want to show you the, ito yung bagong curriculum. Before, I believe sa public administration, in your old, walang accounting ata or very low. Tapos yung contemporary world, we inserted sa syllabus more concepts of economics. Kasi nga you guys will be ang pinaka-competency that we're working on na, if you're a graduate of Bachelor's of Public Administration, ang number 1, I'm sure relate dito yung mga kapitan natin na nandito, magaling magsulat ng proposal. Naiintindihan from the AIP at saka from the budget, alam niya saan kukunin yung source of fund and how they will translate it into a program. Si Kapitan, mananaginip lang siya. Gusto niya nito, gusto niya meron siyang feeding program, pero hindi niya alam para sa budget. Now, whoever na pinadala dito ng barangay, that is the competency that you will learn. Understanding and analyzing the AAP, the budget, and how to make it into a program. That is the number 1 competency. So, that's why yun yung mga instructions namin sa inyong professors. Another is also creating a budget because working for government or for government, iba yung accounting processes. Diba? Parang a year and a half, gagawa ka na agad ng budget mo, or every single thing na bibilhin mo, kailangan mo nang isulat a year before. Diba? Yung parang meron yung annual procurement plan. So that's very detailed and it's higher level of thinking. So yun yung mga nagko-concentrate kami sa competencies na matututunan nitong kayo. And then of course, merong civil service review sa dulo. Okay? Of course, wala na kayong internship. Then, let me just show you, ito na yung last that I have to show you. This is the complete list para maintindihan nyo because I believe I shared it. Hindi pa updated yung from Liga ng mga Barangay kasi kanina lang namin nakuha yung list na certified by Konsehal Sito. So hindi pa siya, pero magiging ganito yung itsura. Ibig sabihin, itong August, kasi ito rin yung schedule nyo, meron kayong accounting 1 sa 4 na Saturdays. So your professor is Professor Beth Trinidad. She's a middle manager level in City Hall. Tapos sa September, so 4 Saturdays lang yon, 8 to 5. So dapat lahat ng assignments niya, mako-complete yun na yan sa panahon na yan, di ba? Tapos, after nan, tapos na yan, close nyo na yung chapter na yan. Ang sunod, September 11, September 18, September 25, October 2, tatalo na naman kayo sa isang subject which is sociology with responsible parenthood. Tapos, so complete nyo na yung mga requirements niya. Then, tatalon kayo October 9, 16, 23, and 30, office and system management. Now, if you count this, 3, that's about 9 units, no? So, kasi we're trimester na ngayon. Now, this gray area, basically, I overloaded you. You're not going to attend their lectures, but you will take a diagnostic exam. You all grew up in Malabon. Like, kunyari, si Sir Egay, siya na ngayon nagiging tour guide. Papatake mo pa namin siya ng Malabon history, baka siya pa mag-lecture sa amin. So all he has to do, DE stands for diagnostic exam. Your assistant dean, si Professor Alarcon, will be the one to actually facilitate this. NSTP, para kaming eng kung bibigyan pa namin kayo ng exam sa NSTP. I mean, for God's sake, you guys do it every single day of your lives. Can we question your nationalism? Definitely not. You work for government. You sacrifice your lives on a daily basis. I don't think so. There's any other person who's more qualified to teach NSTP but you guys, diba? That's why, but as an educational institution, we need to record it. At the end of the day, we need to have a show of competency. So therefore, meron kayong diagnostic exam. And same with PE. No? So it's a diagnostic exam. So I believe some from the Kawanin, yung mga from Liga ng Barangay, na take na yung ibang subjects dito sa gray. That's why, like, kunyari, I hope you don't mind me showing this sa ibang kapitan. I believe si Kapitan Ricky, tapos na siya dito. Tapos na rin siya sa PE. So ito na lang iti-take niya. 2 subjects lang siya. So September pa siya magsa-start. Tapos may diagnostic exam siya. So dito tayo naglalaro. Kaya ganito yung schedule natin kasi hindi ko nakita yung records niyo. So ang ginawa namin is we scheduled you right away on more major subjects. So you, just in case, because this will be in your, sinishare kasi ito sa GC, para lang you know how to interpret it. So this is for this first semester. So basically your schedule is every Saturdays, 1 subject only. That's it. The question is, uubusin ba ng teacher ninyo yung buong 8 to 5? Definitely not. Normally, magle-lecture yan for an hour or 2. Definitely, ang heaviest will always be the first day. Kasi na-lecture na namin yung teacher nyo. Definitely, ang heaviest niya is the first day. Kasi, i-explain niya yung concepts ng accounting para, they call it leveling. Ile-level muna yung alam nating mga terms. Tapos noon, she'll probably give you an exercise or more like an activity on your own. Then basically it's going to be healthy. So it's not going to be, I think na brief ko si Miss Beth. So case study method, definitely mas maiintindihan ninyo kasi ito na yung ginagawa ninyo. So bibigay siya, siguro yung final exam ninyo sa accounting 2, ito sa accounting 1 is gagawa kayo ng proposal. Siguro sa accounting 2, ang assignment nyo, gagawa kayo ng budget para sa department nyo. Yun yung mga examples of a final assessment. Like you have office system and management around October. Ang typical exam na bibigay niya sa'yo is case study. Parang, tatanungin sa'yo ng professor mo, anong function ng office ninyo? So, i-describe mo, sasabihin mo, we are the planning office. Kami yung nagtatago lahat ng data. Then, ang sasabihin niya sa'yo is, create a filing system for them. Give me the outline. Tapos yun yung magiging project mo throughout your 1 month with that professor for office systems. So by the time you're done with that office systems, you can actually apply it in the department that you belong in. So that's how we designed it and we spoke to your professors. So 1 month is 1 subject. Medyo mas mabilis, pero hindi nakakalito because all your concentration is only in one subject. Okay? So I think si Sir Glenn is here from the registrar kasi siya yung magsasabi yung mga requirements na kailangan niya because we will file your name sa Unifaste. So we need certain requirements from you. So with that, yun lang, I said a mouthful. I think I hope you got an idea pretty much of where you stand. But good luck on Saturday. I'm sure wala kayong quiz. Ano lang yan, leveling off lang yan. So ito siya, healthy exercise for students, pre-test of nose how. So pretty much is a diagnostic para lang alam niya ano pa yung, kasi may iba-iba yung background ninyo eh. So para lang ma-level niya. So I give the floor to your dean muna siguro, si Dean Erin, kung mayroon pa siyang gustong sabihin.
Thank you, Chef.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope very clear yung explanation ni VP Melissa regarding your status in the program. Again, this is a program that aims to help both the barangay and the city hall in developing our existing manpower, because we recognize that there's really a gap in terms of the skills and competencies of the current manpower that we have. So take this opportunity na you're very lucky kasi we have CMU Transformers na ginawa tayong partner, especially the City Hall, ginawa tayong partner to be their scholars, para tayo talagang scholars, literal, kasi you will be under Unifast. So for our City Hall employees, apart from I am your dean, I am also your HR, so I'll be very strict when it comes to your grades and the quality of your education with CMU. One is because we gave you the opportunity to be part of this program. CMU gave you the opportunity to become scholars, to finish your undergraduate studies for free, and this might be your opportunity to hopefully magkaroon ng professional eligibility if you graduated cum laude or with Latin honors. Okay? So I hope that's enough motivation for you to finish your studies with flying colors. Thank you very much.
Si Sir Glenn, our university registrar, kung may bilin for the requirements. Sir
Hi, good afternoon. Regarding your requirement, naririnig po ba ako? Kasi medyo nagda-drop yung...
Oo,
nagda-drop
medyo, yung last part nag-choppy.
yun. So I asked Miss Erin to provide us initial requirements muna. So kung ano po yung filing nila sa 201 from HR, pwede po namin yun i-adapt muna to have one. And then we will ask them soon yung mga students ng City Hall, Barangay, and CMU to provide us yung mga recent records from other schools. Ayun lang, ma'am. Siguro sa mga policies natin, talagang magiging mahigpit po kami. Lalo na pagka yung mga incomplete po, kasi kalimitan lahat halos. Hindi po registrar ang nagbibigay ng grade, ang professor po. Kaya if ever na may incomplete kayo, approach lang yung professor kasi meron na pong policy regarding that. And then yung understanding, yung affidavit, kung madaming 5 or madaming absences, magiging strict po yun. Meron po tayong mini-maintain na grades for that. So far, yun pa lang. Gusto ko sana ipakita, ma'am, yung ano eh. Pwede po ako mag-share screen. Ayan.
Black pa siya. Wala pa. Ayan, kita na.
Ayan. So, eto po yung magiging portal ninyo. Siguro tomorrow we will send yung mga individual accounts ninyo for creation na siya ng dev team. So, yung magiging portal or individual account, user credential ninyo, isa-send po namin. So, ito po yung website, portal.cityofmalabonuniversity.edu.ph. So, here, kung makikita nyo, nandito po yung login page natin. So, dun sa username, student number lang po yan, wala nang iba. And then yung password, ang default po niyan is yung student number din. And then, after makalagin, pwede nga mag-change ng password. And then here, dito sa left side, nandito yung mga navigation tabs. So ito yung home, grades, enrollment, official registration, and attended seminars. So here, dito sa enrollment, nandito po lahat ng mga subjects ninyo. So yung schedules, nandito yung prof, nandito yung oras, yung time. And then here, yung official registration nyo, ayan, ito po siya. Printable po siya. So kapag hiningan kayo ng COR ni Miss Erin, ito po yung ipoprovide nyo. Pero kailangan po yan may pirma ng registrar. Kasi dinadry seal din po namin yan para maging official talaga. Tapos, etong CMU Digital Academics. So, ito naman yung login page niya. After ma-create yung user credential nyo for the portal, ito naman yung LMS na tinatawag, yung Learning Management System ng CMU. So, we call it CMU Digital Academics. So, yung pinaka-login credentials niya is same with the portal. Yun po yung default niya. Pero pwede pong baguhin yung password after maka-login. So nandito po lahat ng learning materials ninyo, lahat ng mga activities nandito. So mga videos nandito rin. And mga important announcements. And then next, please like our page, City of Malabon University Official. Yan lang po yung pinaka-official natin na FB page. So wala nang iba. Kung meron mang iba, fake na po iyon. And then next, ito po yung online requisition natin. So if ever na may mga request kayo, so in-online na din natin for the benefit of all. Kasi mas mabilis po ang online transaction. So here, ayan. Ito pong QR code na to, ito na yung pagka magde-request kayo, nandito na po yung QR code. So, scan nyo lang po yan. Or kapag wala kayong scanner, nandito rin po yung link. So, ito po, https://bit.ly/38 capital ZKAJ6. So, yan. So, ito naman yung University Registrar Organizational Chart. Siyempre, yung pinaka-president natin, si Honorable Antolin Oreta III. And then Prof. Melissa Grace Oreta, yung Vice President for Academic Affairs. And then here, kung makikita nyo po, ito po yung ranking namin doon sa Registrar's Office. Nandito po yung mga emails namin. So pwede nyo po kaming kontakin dyan sa mga official emails or mag-message po kayo sa Facebook page. Interactive po yung Facebook page natin. So pwede kayong mag-message doon kung may mga questions kayo. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Glenn. Ano yan eh? 7-Eleven po yung FB page. May we ask from your professor for Saturday, si Miss Beth, to say a few words? Meron ka bang assignment for them for Saturday? And maybe expectations? Andiyan ba si Miss Beth? Hindi mo na kayo. Miss Beth? Miss Beth? Nawala na. Natulog na. Miss Beth? Narinig ba tayo ni Miss Beth? But anyway, I think na-send niya yung link doon sa GC, sa Google Meets. Ayan na Nawala ata si Miss Beth, no?
Ma'am,
Ay,
sorry.
May
Sorry
bill,
po.
may bilan ka ba sa students mo for Saturday?
Ay, okay. Opo. I have already posted the link to be used on Saturday po. Paki-check yung GC natin. Then, lahat ng mga gagawin nating exercises and other terms na prepare, meron po akong ginamit na mga Google items. Be ready lang po sa mga assignments. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you. But if there are any questions, please do post them now or maybe in your kasi it's easier to explain now kaysa sa GC to type if there are any other questions. Sa lahat ng nakuha namin ngayon, ine-evaluate pa ni Sir Myron yung galing sa Liga ng mga Barangay. Hindi pa namin alam kung ano yung subjects dito na naka-record or not. So I think it's being evaluated. Hopefully we get the first draft tomorrow. So I think yun yung sa part ng registrar. I guess wala. Mga excited. Excited na ba kayo? Wala.
Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef.
Pag-thumbs up kayo. We're very excited kasi at least it's a real degree, you know. So it's a degree. So all of your NST, all of your physical education that you see in your curriculum, lahat yon diagnostic exam na lang kayo. So mag-aalat kami ng day kung kailan lang kayo mag-exam. So kunyari PE, papa-push-ups ka, 1 minute, 25 push-ups. Pwede parang ganun lang. Hindi para sa lalaki, sa babae mga 15. Hindi ako sure. Pero something to that effect na kasi ginagawa niyo na eh. Especially NSTP, it's something you do. That's why hindi kayo pwedeng i-question about those things. So, but anyway, we just want to wish you the best and the best of luck. If you look at our website, if you go to Facebook, nandun din yung website address namin. So lahat ng videos na to, pwede nyong i-playback. So, kasi meron din tayong CMU YouTube channel. So lahat na tong recording na pwede nyong ma-playback. So in case may nakalimutan kayo, they're all available there. Nax, si Miss Beth, pati yung background mo, CMU na. Nax, I'm so proud of you. So, feels. So sa inyong lahat, good luck. And mas madali to. One subject, 1 month. Mas super, it will go by so fast. Napakabilis po. So, let's hope for the best. Diba? Okay, so anyway, if wala na kayong questions, magluto na tayo ng hapunan sa kanya-kanyang bahay para early dinner. So, Dean Erin, ikaw magde-dismiss, estudyante mo to eh.
Thank you, Chef.
Nauna na po ako.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Keep safe. Keep safe.
Stay safe, everyone.
Baka mag-observe
Thank
ako
you.
sa Saturday.
Thank you.
Lang, ma'am.
Thank you, Chef Melissa.
Ingat
Thank you,
lahat.
friends.
Thank you po. God bless.
Okay. Nandito ako.